Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your astrologer Sanjay Kapoor from Kolkata, India, at your service, at your very service. We've seen, we've experienced, we've heard people say and even feel for ourselves that yes, our heart gets broken. Oh, probably we do have a broken heart, and we see a lot of broken hearts around us. What are the causes of this broken heart? Before I give you those reasonings, I wish to state a few reasons. I wish to state a few things about your heart, which I think we all ought to know. Your heart. Like I say, follow your heart, because that's the only thing you can trust the most. If there's anything in this world you can trust the most, it's your heart. It is trustworthy. Your own heart, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, if you can achieve something in life, if you can do something substantial in life, that idea has to originate from your heart. And then the mind starts working. But yes, it originates from your heart, ladies and gentlemen. There's no doubt about it. And if your heart is not good, then your mind doesn't work all that well. You cannot concentrate on anything through your mind. Your mind doesn't function properly once your heart is broken, ladies and gentlemen. There are a lot of tears of the heart which do not reach the eye. So you've got to keep it intact. You've got to keep it safe and sound. You've got to protect your heart also from it to cry, because tears of your heart might not reach the eye. Because when you do cry, when you do shed tears through your eyes, then you feel somewhat better. It's some kind of a consolation. But when your heart cries, then really, ladies and gentlemen, there's no such consolation as such. If your heart is good, if you're feeling good, then it shows on your face. But if your heart is broken, it also exhibits on your face, ladies and gentlemen. It does. We all have a lonely heart, because there's a lack of love in our lives. In today's era, and you've got to say that again and again, that everybody's heart is as lonely as ever. To keep your heart sailing, to keep your heart intact, you need to dream, you need to believe, you need to expect. Well, there's so many things which you would wish to want. And it's these very things which keeps your heart going, ladies and gentlemen. Strange, this heart. A big heart can be satisfied with very, very tiny things in life. Very, very small things in life, ladies and gentlemen. But for that you need a big heart. That's what I think. To keep your heart all right, stop two things. One is running up the stairs, and two, running people down. Two things you've got to keep away to keep your heart all right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Strange, but it's true that people, they judge you with your work. They judge you with your deeds. They judge you with your status. Even if your heart is, if you've got a heart of gold, it doesn't really matter. It's for you to know that. It's for you to understand that. It's not what others are going to understand. Be very careful in giving your heart away. Be very careful, because it could be torn apart. It could be smashed. So you've got to be very careful in giving your heart away. Heartbroken. In spite of so much of medication and running to the doctors, when your health and mind, when your body and mind doesn't do well, your heart breaks. When you've got relatives all around, influential relatives all around, wealthy friends and relatives all around, and when you realize that you don't get proper cooperation, help from them, you don't get any sort of help, your heart breaks. Your heart breaks, ladies and gentlemen. When you put in so much of effort in your children's education, money, effort, and you realize that it's not being reciprocated by your children in a proper manner, whereas they are not concentrating in your studies, or they are not doing well in their studies, well, it's a reason for a heartbreak. When you realize that when you sincerely and truly love somebody, when you love somebody and your love is not reciprocated, boy, it hurts, and it gets broken. Your heart, yes, heartbreak. Very major cause. When you tend to give your heart away to someone, or when you truly love someone and it is not reciprocated, ladies and gentlemen. When there's no mental and financial satisfaction in your job, when your business is not doing all that well, when in spite of being married, you're leading an unhappy married life, it's a major cause of a heartbreak. When you realize that in spite of your hard work, in spite of your effort, when you do not get the desired results, it's a cause of a heartbreak. And yes, to keep this heart going in today's era, what we need is in abundance, is money. Of course, I'm not ashamed to say, we need lots of money. Because money can keep our heart going. It can keep our heart in control. It can keep it hale and hearty. Money, yes, ladies and gentlemen. So if you do guys feel that yes, you guys need to keep your heart intact, well, there is an astrologer in Kolkata, India, at your service, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, there's a consultation fee for that. Thank you so much, and very big God bless.